Hi friends, so this is a 2 mark question and the wrong answer you will get 0 marks. Okay, so this is basically from the irrigation. The question is given as the cultivable command area of a canal is 10,000 hectares. The area grows only 2 crops and it is given rice in the Kharif season and wheat in the Rabi season. The design discharge of the canal is based on the rice requirements and it is important which has an irrigated area of 2500 hectares. So the base period of 150 days and the delta of 130 centimeter. The maximum permissible irrigated area for wheat with the base period of 120 days and delta of 50 centimeter. We have to calculate that value. Okay. So first of all, we have cultivable command area is equal to 10,000 hectares. Okay. And also given that the design discharge of the canal to irrigate that area, total that cultivable or irrigating area is based on the rice requirements. So which has an irrigated area of 2500 hectares. So first of all, we have to find out the discharge of canal to irrigate the rice cultivating area. For that, we have the equation of duty and delta. Before that, we have to know the concepts of duty and delta. So what is duty? So what is duty? Duty is the efficiency in total cultivable area by that irrigation canal, such that if the discharge of the canal is unit, let's say 1 meter cube per second. So if a canal draws 1 meter cube per second throughout the base period, and the duty is how much area it can irrigate. So duty is, let's take it as D, and we have the equation of duty is equal to duty is equal to 8.64 into base period divided by delta. So what is delta? Delta is the height of the water level required to grow the crop. So it can be varied between the crops. So it may not be same for the rice and wheat, and it varies from crop to crop. Okay, so here in this case we have to calculate the duty of that irrigation canal, okay, to cultivate or irrigate 2500 hectares area of rice having a base period of 150 days and delta of 130 centimeter. So okay, we will rice duty is equal to 8.64 into 8.64 into base period is given as 150 days and delta of 130 centimeter, and this base period is 150. It is base period is taken in days divided by delta is equal to 130 centimeter. We have to take it is in meter, that is 1.3. This will give the value of duty, that is 996.923. You can do it in the calculator. It is provided as a numerical digital calculator is provided for the gate exam, so you can do. So area hectares. So what it means, the duty of 996.923 means that if you run the canal with 1 meter cube per second for throughout the 150 days, you will get at last a delta of 130 centimeter, which is required to grow the rice. That is actually the meaning of duty. Okay, so it is given that if you run 1 meter cube per second, you will get 996.923 hectares. So it is given 2500 hectares has to be irrigated. So discharge required is equal to area of rice under irrigation divided by duty of canal is given as. So what is that means, duty of canals? Area of rice under irrigation divided by area can be irrigated with unit discharge. So naturally this will give the value of discharge to irrigate the area of 2500 hectares, that is 2500 divided by 996.923. This, when you calculate it, you will get it as 2.507 meter cube per second. So this value means that you have to run a 2.507 meter cube per second discharge through the canal throughout the base period of 150 days to irrigate the area of 2500 hectares to have the delta or the depth of the water as 130 centimeter. So this is the meaning of that discharge. Okay, so and the first part is over, and the next part is we have to calculate the maximum permissible irrigated area in hectares for wheat with the base period wheat. The base period is given as 120 days for wheat. The base period is given as 120 days, and the delta is equal to 50 centimeter or 0.5 meter. Okay, so we will get, by finding out the duty of wheat, we can calculate how much wheat area can be irrigated by running 1 meter cube per second throughout the base period for the required delta. Okay, so for that, the duty of wheat is equal to duty of wheat is equal to 8.64 into base period of wheat is equal to 120 days divided by 0.5 meter. This will give the value of this will give the value of 2073.6 hectares. So the wheat has the more duty because you can see that the base period is only 120 days and the delta is 50 centimeter. It is less than the half required for that rice. Okay, so what it means, here comes the tricky part or the answer part of the question. So if you run 1 meter cube per second of water, you will get the 2073.6 hectares of wheat irrigated. Okay, but it is given that the design discharge is based on the rice requirement. So for that, the to irrigate 2500 hectares of rice, it is required or actually running 2.23 or 2.507 meter cube per second discharge through the canal. So how to find out that wheat area? Okay, for 1 meter cube per second you will get 2073.6 hectares irrigated. So for 2.507 meter cube per second, what will be the value? For 2.507 meter cube per second, the value is 2.507 into 2073.6 hectares, and you will get the value as 5000, and you will have the value as 5198 or 5198.51 hectares. Okay, so this is the answer, and if you get this answer or if you write this answer for the question, you will get the full marks. And also if the answer is in between 5000, if the answer is in between 5150 and 5250, you will get full mark. So thank you and all the best.